You're a nurse doing what? Like, what's your specific title?
Cardiac ICU,
Okay.
and rapid response team for the hospital. Normally we have patients that have heart attacks and blood clots and things like that. But when I went back to work after maternity leave, it was all COVID.
You had a positive test, right?
I did. I started having symptoms and got sent home from work, and because I lost my sense of smell.
Her getting the positive test, I think, brought on a lot of anxiety and fear of, every day waking up going, is today the day that I'm going to start having trouble breathing? Is today the day that, I got to go to the hospital and be admitted and not know if I'm ever going to see the boys again? And, stuff like that was, definitely running through even both of our minds,
All right, what's your technical title?
Firefighter, paramedic.
Firefighter, paramedic. So you were working while she was finishing up maternity leave,
Yes.
right? Because you guys just had the second son. Everything was great. He was born when?
January 1st.
That's right. So everything was going great. And then Chris is still working. Chris, you were encountering some patients at that point.
There was one day I remember calling my mother-in-law and basically saying, that we're starting to get into this. Would you guys be able to take the boys if it came to that, to keep, to basically keep them safe? As hard as it is to let a 2-month-old go and our 2-year-old go, he's just, really able to have sentences and play with us, and you're really able to interact with them and have a lot of fun with them. We knew that, it was the best thing, but it's definitely hard to not have them.
So what did that feel like as a mother?
It's hard when you have a brand new baby, because the 3-month mark is kind of when you start to really get to know your baby and fall into a routine. You really start bonding with them. And so it felt like I was just giving all of that away, so it was crushing. It was crushing.
Would you see them at all during that season?
A lot of FaceTime, see them through the sliding glass door window, or
through
something
the windows,
like that.
and Isaac would he'd try to open the door and say, "Mommy, mommy," and then I'd drive off, bawling my eyes out.
Because you got 2 negative tests, right? And that's the procedure, is 2 negative tests. So thank the Lord you came up with two negative tests after a minute. What was it like when you finally got to go to your parents' house, open the door, hold your babies, like for the first time in like weeks? Like what, a month?
3.5 weeks.
Like what was that moment like?
It was pretty amazing and surreal and kind of sad at the same time, because my baby gained like 3 pounds and went up a full clothing size. It's easy to take for granted your kids and your parents and quality time together, and it can be overwhelming to have a 2-year-old and a little baby at home. And I just remember getting frustrated over certain things, not getting enough sleep. Oh my gosh, Isaac made a mess again. I just finished cleaning that up, kind of getting irritated in the mundane day-to-day stuff. And I cannot wait to have all of that back. I can't wait to be cleaning up messes every day, picking up toys at the end of the day, watching Mickey Mouse Roadster Racers on the TV all day long. I can't wait for that. And I really think it's going to give us a whole new outlook on life.
Who's there?
Hi!
Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, there's a smile. Oh my goodness, you're so big. Oh, you got so big. Oh, this feels good.
So that's my silver lining for sure.
What's up?